When I signed up to be a surveyor, I was one of 2 women working for the same employer out of about 30 men on the training course. So it was fairly obvious we were a minority. Well, the benefits of having a more diverse workforce are generally seen to be having a workforce that is better able to address problems in the workplace. For instance, diverse groups are better at problem solving. A diverse workforce means that you can relate better to your diverse client group. So you've got a lot of business benefits, apart from the social justice issues around recruiting from a more diverse group. There are real business benefits which will affect your bottom line. Equality and diversity in the construction sector is quite problematic. As a sector, it's lagging behind the rest of UK industry, quite notably. For instance, the general workforce in the UK is approximately 50% women, 50% men, but there's only 13%, including professionals, women in the construction industry. The industry needs to address this, not just out of social justice issues, but also because it's missing out on almost 50% of its potential workforce. It needs to attract people in, and if it's not attracting people from all backgrounds, all types of skills, all types of aptitudes, it's actually missing out as an industry. There have been initiatives throughout my working life. Back in the 1980s, there were attempts to bring women in. Quite a lot of people came in at the same time as I did. But those initiatives haven't been kept up. And as a result, it always drifts back to this staple of being young white men who are recruited. So it needs to actually ensure that the training courses are open to people from all backgrounds. It needs to encourage people, especially young people at the school stage, to see construction as an interesting and forward-looking career. I think that's one of the problems, is that there are lots of misperceptions of the industry and where it's going. There's always been a bit of a challenge about disability, because so much of construction is quite active, you need to be out on site. And the industry's understanding of disability is often about the very obvious types of disability, and thinking that building sites aren't suitable for people in wheelchairs. But there are all sorts of other invisible disabilities that do find a place in construction. Key challenges in the industry mainly come from both the structure of the industry, with a large number of small contractors and the subcontracting systems that are used. We're also coming up to a time of considerable instability, with Brexit coming up and uncertainties about the labour force and who's going to be available to work. But we've also seen some quite dramatic failures, such as Carillion, which have been very public, and that has brought the image of the industry down, because young people who are considering looking for a stable job see that some elements of the industry are so unstable that it doesn't become an attractive place to work. And I think that's going to be a really big challenge for the industry over the next year or so, when I think we're going to see increasing instability amongst some of the larger companies.